Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome to Groningen Weekend. A whole weekend dedicated to the Groningen. I'm going to be basically dropping a video today. There'll be 3 matches following this quick showing of what I'm actually running. And then 3 more matches tomorrow. So I hope you like the Groningen, because if you don't, you're kind of stuck. I do have many other very good videos on my channel, so you're welcome to tune into any of those if the Groningen isn't your thing. But if you want to see how this destroyer really works and what my personal thoughts are on her, stay tuned. So for build, we go with main armaments modification 1 in slot 1, hydroacoustic search modification 1 in slot 2 for that extra 20% uptime on the hydro, right? So that gives us just over 2 minutes of hydro, very useful. Aiming system modification 1 to get the guns nice and tight on the dispersions, because we are running a pretty long range battery build on this one. Slot 4 propulsion modification 1 to increase the acceleration characteristics by 50%. Then slot 5 concealment system modification 1, and then we finish with main battery modification 3. And I mean, you can see from the concealment value, 6.4 kilometers. She is a bit of a handful at tier 9 in ranked, and that is exactly what I'm going to be doing, ranked sprints, and we'll see how far we can go. Main battery reload 1. Let's have a look at the captain build. So I've only got a 19-point captain, so I've gone with this to get the guns out to 14.8 kilometers. Okay. Now, what would I do with my last few points? Well, the classic build would be to take main battery and AA specialist. Now, I understand that. I mean, we've got the reload down to 1.6 seconds on these guns. If you have a quick look at it, you can see 1.6 seconds. 8% fire chance, right? Pretty cool. So that indeed would be an option. Okay. Now, if you're not taking that, what would you be prepared to take instead? Well, you could use your last 4 points for RPF. Okay. That would give you a lot of intel on what's going on around you. So you've got a better idea of what ships are coming at you, what ships are torpedoing you, etc., etc. It gives you quite a lot of intel. Another potential here for improvement would be possibly demolition expert, because you go from 8% fire chance to 9.5% fire chance, and then with the right flags you can get that to 10.5% fire chance. I'm not sure if it's worth it though. I think the extra fire rate is going to increase your chances of getting a fire anyway, so I still think maybe this is the pick. And then with my last point, I would probably go with either of these two, consumable specialists, because we have a lot of consumables on this ship, so it'd be nice to get them reloaded quicker. Or if you're not comfortable with jinking shells and you want a little bit of warning as to who's firing at you when you're open water gunboating, incoming fire alert. Or if you're not happy with the turret traverse, which is not terrible, I mean, was it 8.3 seconds to turn 180 degrees? You could take grease the gears, but my personal, I'd be focusing on either this one or this one. And since I feel like I'm fairly good Duker these days, I think that gives me too much information. I think I would probably go with consumable specialist. Okay, anyway, that's my build recommendations. Let's take it for a spin. Welcome to Groningen Weekend. The map is Sleeping Giant. We're on arms race, and I'm in the Groningen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 matches in ranked with the Groningen, and then I'm going to do 3 more. And in between, I'll probably be doing events and various other stuff for the shop. Free ships and so on. So I'm just going to focus on ranked for the Groningen. I'm not going to touch ranked with any other ship or class. So pure Groningen ranked fun, and we'll see where we get. We'll see where we get. If I lose, I lose, right? If I get blown up, we do another one. Simples. She's a lovely boat, the Groningen. I do like her very much. I mean, in this match, we've got 2 Los Andes with us, a Pommern, a Donsky, an Adriatico, and myself. And then on the enemy team, we've got an Ostergotland, a Somme, a Brinsky, a Los Andes, 2 Los Andes, of course, and a Mizashi. Who knew that silver rank season this year and this particular season would be a tier 9 fest with tons of Los Andes in it? She's such a popular ship, the Los Andes. And for good reason. For good reason. If you haven't watched my Los Andes video, Who Needs a Brain, check it out, because it will give you a pretty good idea as to why people play the Los Andes. Right, what we're going to do here, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to support the Adriatico. He's going in. He's going to be our point man, because he can do something I can't do. He's got creeping smoke that goes the same speed as himself. So if he gets spotted, he can just smoke. I can then use that as a screen to get pretty close to the buff. Yeah. He's also a lot faster than me. So we'll do that. The Soms hydro could be a problem, but I outrange him on hydro. I've got 5 kilometer hydro. He's got 3.5, so I'm not too worried about the Som, if I'm honest. The only ship that bothers me at the moment is probably either a charging Los Andes or a Brinsky. Okay, there's a Som. Donsky just radared him. Okay, he's right on the edge of the Donsky's radar. I'm not going to fire on him. I'm going to stay dark. Because I don't want the enemy fleet knowing I'm here. And I think that Som's going to slip away for minimal damage anyway, because he's right on the edge of the Donsky's radar range. As you can see, the Adriatico is doing exactly what I thought he would do. He's screening with smoke. And look at that creeping smoke go. And we can use that to get into the buff. But I think he's going to grab that. Yeah, he's got the buff. Okay, now I'm going to smoke up and I'm going to put some fire on the Brinsky. I've done two things here. I'm putting fire on the Brinsky, and I've also told the enemy team I'm here. And meanwhile, I've put my hydro on because I'm expecting them to torpedo my smoke. Okay, got 3 fires on the Brinsky. There's the torpedoes I was worried about. Switching to AP, switching back to HE because he's turning again. And he shot me in smoke and did almost 2k damage. Ouch. There's the Som, and they're both vanishing behind the island. Can we have another fire, please? Okay. He should be behind the island by now, so we're going to switch to the Los Andes. He's already burning, so I'm going to try some AP. Yep, getting some damage with the AP there. And I'm moving out of the smoke because I've got torpedoes coming down at me. Okay, we're going to go back into smoke. Going to keep the pressure on. Okay, he's turning in, and you see how fast the Los Andes turns? Very hard to predict when you've got shells that travel this slowly, but we got him. With the help of our team, we got him. So we get a first blood, and the Los Andes is dealt with. Okay. Our Pommern, however, is pushing into 3 of their ships unsupported, which is not the best plan. So I'd like him to shove her in reverse and get back here, but he's not, is he? He's just going to blow up. Oh no. No one can provide cover for him. Even if they wanted to, because those islands are those ships are all behind the biggest island. And there he goes, Los Andes burned him to death. Okay, so we lost our Pommern. Ah, okay. But that's alright, because we took out their Los Andes, didn't we? Our Donski's quite low, but their Los Andes, their other Los Andes, their Brinsky and their Somme have also taken some damage. And those are torps meant for me? I'm not sure anyway. Probably for the Los Andes. Right. There's the Somme. Let's get some fire on the Los Andes. Is the lead good? I think I overled him there. He's quite low. Yeah, Los Andes got him. And here comes the Mizashi. We should be able to get some fires on him. Yeah, looking good. Try and get some shells into his superstructure. There we go, just adjusting the aim. And getting some decent numbers. Fires, please. Okay, the island's starting to interfere with our shells, so I'm just going to lift the gun sight to compensate. Not high enough. There we go. Okay, we're now going back over the island again and getting some good numbers. Okay. Keeping half an eye out for more torpedoes. Okay, the Mizashi has stalled. He's literally stopped, gone full stop, and now he's reversing. Okay, if you're ever not too sure about the direction, just check the mini-map, but it's pretty obvious to us that he's reversing, isn't it? You can see the target is going backwards. Okay. Questioning his life choices, no doubt. Alright. Okay, he's down. Adriatico took him out with a torp. Okay, there's a Somme and there's a Brinsky. Okay, gonna open up on the Brinsky. Something else I should mention is these smokes that you get on the Groningen last for over 2 minutes each, which is fabulous. They're American smoke duration smokes. They're very good. So you can do a lot of smoke farming in this ship. Might as well pick up the buff while we're here. The regen buff. Okay. Now we've just got the Brinsky and the Oscar-Gotland to worry about. And I suspect they'll probably want that regen buff at the top. So I'm going to head that way. Okay, we're coming up on the buff. Just going to grab it before they do. Oh, and the Oscar-Gotland's come out to play. Excellent. Right, I can show you what these guns can really do. We should be able to make a nasty mess of him. Yep, we're hitting him pretty hard. Team's also hitting him pretty hard, and down he goes. Okay, I think the Donsky took part in that engagement. I think he got hit pretty hard. Okay, so Brinsky next. Now he's got 5 kilometer hydro, so I'm just keeping him at arm's length. Got some fires on him, that's great. So switching to the AP now, because he's showing a lot of broadside. We're getting some big numbers. He's pretty soft. And down he goes. Excellent. Right, well that's it. That's the first match. And we won. Okay. I'll take that. So we've gone from rank 9 to rank 8. Okay, we earned over 1 million credits. I'm going to switch the booster on that. I don't want to use all my 160% boosters, particularly on these matches. Going to compliment you, sir. Love the way you used that island to hide from the torpedoes. So we've got 10k on the Oscar-Gotland. That was all HE. Los Andes, 4,897. Brinsky, 39,000. 16k from the AP, 27k from the HE. The rest was fire damage. 70,000 total damage cores. 59,000 from the main battery. 38,000 from the HE. 20,000 from the AP. And 11,000 from the fires. Okay, there's the 160% credit booster I was talking about, and I made it just over 1 million credits. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, Sea of Fortune. Ooh, this is going to be a tricky one looking at that lineup. Yeah, Z46 is kind of my German opposite. He's got 5 kilometer hydro as well. And I'm with a Somme, a Kronstadt, a Lenin, a Los Andes and a Musashi, and we're up against a Los Andes, a Pommern, a Kai, a Michelangelo, a Z46 and a Jaeger. There's always going to be a Los Andes, isn't there? It's always going to be Los Andes at some point or the other. Right. Well, as you can see, you've got this double cap situation. You've got the B cap inside the A cap, which means if you sit anywhere within the B circle, you'll get both caps, unless someone's blocking the A cap, of course. You've also got C all on its own. That's the runners-up prize, really. I'm going to hedge my bets, and I'm going to go between B and C. And then I've got to drop some smoke and hydro there and see if I get lucky. It's not the best position because you've got bad guys coming at you from both angles if the enemy team decides to approach that way. But that said, I feel confident enough to try and pull it off. She really is a very good little gunboat, the Groningen. No torpedoes, sadly, so I won't be doing any YOLO. But that said, the guns are really, really strong. They're very good. 8% fire chance on the shells. With flags, you can get that up to 9.5% fire chance, which is good to have. Okay, we got a Kai, a Michelangelo. Anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, gonna sling the hydro on. Something's capping C. Hopefully our Kronstadt will radar him. There goes the Kronstadt radar. Here come the Z46 torpedoes. Picked up by my hydro. That's quite a nasty spread. Okay, I'm going to put some right rudder on, and then I'm going to follow it up with some left rudder. Starboard rudder, port rudder, and oof. He's going backwards, isn't he? Okay. Get some shells on him. Now he's going forwards. There's a Michelangelo. You shouldn't show that much broadside, my man. You're going to get punished for that. Okay, he's turning. A little too late, I think. And down he goes. Someone got a fire on him and it wasn't me. Okay. Right. I've got the Kronstadt right behind me. So I'm going to push into cap. We've got Los Andes on the flank too. My flanks are protected. Not the right side though. Got some to my right though. Z46 has laid more torps. Just going to avoid those. And there's a Los Andes pushing it away. That's where all these shells are coming from my starboard rail. That's Los Andes secondary fire. Not helpful. God damn, those secondaries hit hard. Okay. Now it looks to me like the Z46 has already used his hydro like I did, so he's on cooldown, which is just as well really, because I'm pretty low health now thanks to that Los Andes. I was not expecting that. Yeah, you're gonna smoke up around here, I think. Yeah. There you go. Alright, where's the Los Andes? He's just sitting there, isn't he? Huh. Okay. Got the Z46 down. With a lot of help from the team. Okay, so the Los Andes. Okay, we've got a fire on him. There, Los Andes just took out our Lenin. Our Kronstadt took out a Jaeger. Los Andes is just squaring up. And there's a Pommern pushing in pretty hard, actually. Now, the Pommern has 6 kilometer hydro, meaning if he gets too close to my smoke, there's a very good chance he could take me out of the match. So I'm going to move out of smoke in a minute. I'll wait for him to get around 7.2. I've got a fire on him. Good, good. I think it's time to leave. Let's get out of here. Yeah, timed out well. The problem is you've got 6.4 detect. If you're in smoke, your guns detect at 3 kilometers, okay, but Pommern has 6 kilometer hydro, and if he catches you in smoke with that, well, it can get messy. He's looking at the Kronstadt at the moment though, so we can be cheeky, we can move in. I'm going to move up country a bit, just in case he comes through, and get ready to go into the A and B cap. Okay, Los Andes took out the Kai, the Somme took out the Pommern with a torpedo, something I can't do in a Groningen. And the Los Andes, which way is he going? He's kind of static at the moment. You can keep him lit with hydro if we get close enough. He's moving out, so we're hard to port when we're going in. He's coming off cap. So let's go get the A and B cap, because that'll get us more XP and more credits. And of course win the match for the team, more importantly. That was my first consideration, I promise. I'm not in it for just the XP and the credits. Scout's honor. Okay, so moving through. And it looks like he's moving away. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing that. Don't worry yourself, Mizashi. Sounds like a sort of 12-year-old Japanese girl is sailing that ship right now. Interesting voice set. I believe it's from the Apregio of Blue Steel anime. And I believe the girl in question kind of wears this massive, huge dome of a coat. Very strange. It's a very strange anime about a submarine. Okay, let's move into cap, but very carefully. And I'll put my smoke on because I'm rather close to Los Andes. He's within my detection range. He could detect me. So we'll do that. And let's see if we can get some fires on him. Yep. Yeah, okay. There's a fire right there. Look, how about that? Okay, let's see if we can get some more fires on him. Yep. Okay, we should be able to burn this guy down. Yep, got him. And that's the match. And here come the caps. Excellent. Good, good, good. Okay, that's the first stage of rank 8 out the way. Alright, 500,000 credits earned with the 40% booster. Okay, not quite top of the team. Top 3 finish there, though. Plays well on the Kronstadt. I like that. You know how to use your radar, sir. Okay, so 25k on the Los Andes. 15k of that was fires. 46,922 total damage. 31k from the main battery. 30k from HE. And 15,909 from fires. That's a lot of fire damage. This ship is all about the fire damage. In proportion, of course. 40%. Gives us 463,215 credits. Okay, let's go. Let's do another one. Well, you lucky people, we've got a carrier match. Oh boy, you're going to see me sweat now. Now, the Groningen has an AA value of 82, which used to be meaningful. I mean, it used to mean that basically you could shoot down a lot of planes in this ship and empty a carrier of, you know, so his decks would be literally empty by the time you finished with him. But all that changed with the various carrier changes, and now carriers don't run out of aircraft anything like they used to. They've always got planes. It's very difficult to actually shoot all their planes down. But we do have AA defensive fire, and we do have 82 value, so we'll see if we can use that. I'm going to head on down to sea. We've got a Jaeger, a Z-44, a Donsky, a Pommern, a Los Andes, and a Yorktown against us. Okay, that's Team Red. And on my team, we've got a Jaeger, a Chikuma 2, a Navarin, a Masashi, and a Percival. Interesting. Okay. It's going to be a tough one, this one. I don't like carrier matches, if I'm honest. Their carrier is lighting mid, which I find strange. I would expect them to support their team at A unless their team isn't going for a push. But this guy's got his own ideas, hasn't he? So Team Red have no eyes at A. Interesting. However, the Yorktown is going to try and bomb me. Okay, that's nice. Let's see if we can shoot his planes down. Oh. There goes 1,848 of my health with no retaliation possible. Ah, fabulous. Fabulous. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to get C, and then we're going to move across. How many planes did we shoot down? 2. Great. And we did, what, 7,223 damage? In other words, we did nothing. But at least we'll get some credits for it, the planes, I guess. Alright. Moving across. This is where I wish I was in a faster destroyer, because there's no way I'm going to catch that carrier Yorktown going into A if he decides to run away. Well, he's going into B, actually, get the cap right. Yeah, see Yorktown on the minimap's going into B. The rest of the enemy fleet seems to be heading to A. I suspect that's almost all of them. We are missing a couple of ships. I don't know where the destroyers are at the moment. So we might encounter a destroyer here. Donsky's gone A, though. That's good to know. So their radio cruiser isn't... He's the biggest threat, to be honest with you, and he's gone A, so... Oh, there's their Jaeger. Okay, so the only ship we haven't seen so far is the Z-44, which is a German torpedo boat with no hydro. I suspect I'm going to encounter him somewhere along this route, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, their Jaeger's taken out our Jaeger. Not the best start. Not the best start at all, actually. But this is going on the channel. I'm going to put all these matches on the channel, regardless of how they pan out. Yorktown. And Z-44. And torpedo wall.
Torpedo's recht voor ons. Torpedo's recht vooruit. Rookgenerator opgestart.
Fun times. Okay, we're lighting him with a hydro and using our smoke. But he is moving away. Albeit at a pretty slow speed. Threw me off a bit, his speed did. And I'm getting some telling shots in now, but now he's in smoke. So we're just going to guess that he's gone from right to left. That's my best guess. Okay. We've shot 12 planes down so far. Carrier is approaching my position at a rapid rate, but I really need to deal with this Z-44, so let's get him down. Our carrier's lit him for me, which is very nice of him. He's going backwards along this line here, so if I'm lucky... Can I get him? Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay. Who needs hydro, right? That was hard. That was hard. Now we've got torpedoes coming in at us. Of course we have. And a carrier just round the corner. And tons of planes everywhere. And he's dropped torpedoes on the corner as well. Double prizes. Oh. And he's cross-talked me, has he? He's about to. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot I could have done about that, really. Alright, he's a bit of a boy, isn't he, this carrier? He's a bit of a lad. Okay, we're switching to HE, because he's not really showing me enough broadside for my liking. I want to get some fires on him, if I can. There we go. Of course, the automatic extinguishers will take that off, and he's smoked himself with his bomber squadron. And my hydro's on cooldown because I used it against the Z-44. Oh, joy. I am literally just taking pot shots in the dark. Yeah, he's moving away in smoke. And I've got no one with me. The Chikuma even. I was going to say Chungmu, but the Chikuma... unfortunately, had a bit of a slow start. If he'd been with me sooner, we might have been able to punish that carrier a little harder. Those bombers just did 4,000 damage to me, man. 4,200. The only thing I can do here is try and use his smoke and follow him into cap, right? But we are slow. This is not a Mogador. If I was in a Mogador, I could just scream straight up that smoke line and go sink him. But I'm in a Groningen. And honestly, the AA used to be relevant on this ship, and it used to be really strong against carriers. But now, with the latest changes, more changes coming, of course, I would say nothing like as strong. I can't chase him. This cap is worth more to the team right now because the enemy team's got A than he is. So I'm going to have to stay on cap in my smoke screen for a couple of minutes and cap out. And it looks like the Donski's coming south. Oh joy, with his 12-kilometer radar. We got AA expert though, because we've shot down 35 of his planes. And he almost killed us with that one. Great. Because, you know, peak wargaming here. Because CVs are really balanced and really good ships. I should be a CV main, really, shouldn't I? No, they're toxic class that need to be seriously nerfed. But unfortunately, from what I've seen from Flamu's latest video, it looks like, if anything, carriers are going to be even stronger after the next set of changes. Okay, we've got torps coming into smoke. So I'm just reversing out to get out of their way. And then I've got to get off cap quick, because we've got Donski coming in with his 12-kilometer radar. I may have already left it a little too late, actually, but we're going to try and get out of here. 43 planes shot down. I mean, it's made no difference to the carrier at all. Oh, he's still at 12.9. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. We just lost our Navarin, that's bad. Our carriers moved up to C. Their carriers are moving away from B. So we have a 1 cap advantage. Okay, let's do some open water gunboating at 14 kilometers. I don't expect many shells to hit him from here. Okay. Los Andes just took out Armazashi. Oh, this is getting a little bit too close for comfort. He's right on the edge of my guns. There's not really a lot of point in firing. Oh, we better react to that. Okay. There's the Los Andes.
Rookgenerator opgestart.
Now, bearing in mind I'm low health, it's only going to take one more squadron of planes and I'm toast. So what I'm going to do is smoke up here and put some fire on the Los Andes. And when the smoke gets low, I think I'll go and join our carrier because he's got better AA as well. He's got AA too. As if I'm not already dead. Oh my god. Ugh. I wish he wouldn't do that. This guy has been on my case all match. But I got an AA expert badge, so there's that. Where are my shells going? Some sort of weird aiming bug, clearly. They're splashing in front of the ship, and yet my gun sight is above the ship. Because I think he's turning out in a way. Yeah, he is. He's angled. And yet my shells were landing in front. Yeah, it's not easy shooting at these ranges with these guns, to be honest. I'm much more comfortable at about 12 to 13 kilometers than I am at 14.7 or 14.5. Okay. Decapped him a little, but I don't know what to do now. Donsky's heading south. Chakuma's moving away. I'd probably support the Chakuma too, shouldn't I? Let's see if we can get some shells into the Donsky. I need this guy dead. Well, the Parsifal took out the Los Andes, that's good. There's the Donsky radar. He's not looking at me at the moment. He's locked in a duel with the Chakuma too, so getting some free shell action on him. But their carrier is going to send more planes, so you know what? Yeah, here they come. Yorktown sending... Yeah. How did I guess, right? How did I guess? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get really close to our CV and pray that the combination of his AA and mine, because CVs have much stronger AA values than any other ship, will shoot this guy's planes down. Oh, he almost got me. He almost got me. So Donsky fired his rears at me and his fronts at the Chakuma too. Oof, that was close. Not happy. Not happy. Okay, we shot 51 planes down. This is ridiculous. The good news is that Donsky's really low. I think the Chakuma 2 is going to win that engagement. The other good news is I can hide behind this carrier. I'm just going to park it here. What a game. If the Chikuma 2 can take out the Donsky, and I don't see why not, because he's really low. And the Chikuma 2 is really just a glorified Ibuki with torpedo bombers and smokescreen. We should win this. I never thought I'd say that at the, you know, halfway through this game. I thought we'd lost. I honestly did. So never give up, right? That's the advice I've got here. Always play with the viewpoint that no matter how bad the team or how bad it's going, there is always a chance of a win. There you go. So we can shoot any more planes down? Apparently not. Okay, so we're now at rank 7. Not bad, not bad. So 3 wins in a row. This can't last. This can't last. There you go. AAX defense expert. 51 planes shot down. Okay, well, 2,151 XP. Nice. Our CV did play well, so I'm going to compliment him. I know he's a CV, but he did look after me. Sort of. Okay, so Z44, 16,000 damage on him. Overall 46,522. 39,000 from the main battery. That was all HE rounds, and 6,871 from fires. 119,970 damage caused to aircraft. And where did it get us, guys? That carrier almost got me. It got me nowhere. Okay, credit boost to 40%. 711,697. Quite a fat loot for that bonus. Tune in tomorrow for some more Groningen Weekend with the Lone Gunman. Thank you all for watching.